Disclaimer, the following video you're about to see is not a paid advertisement. That One Video Gamer received no monetary compensation for the following video. The opinions and views discussed in this video are simply my own. Over the course of many years, the Completionist and That One Video Gamer has become a successful channel to the point where companies have given us some amazing opportunities. You're about to see one of those chances where we're going to get a sneak peek at an upcoming game from a game company, either indie or AAA. So come along with us as we try to determine whether or not this early sneak peek look at a game can provide us enough information to make a decision about one thing: to believe or not to believe in the hype. Ladies and gents, welcome back to The Hype. Let's get ready for 2016's Year of Games. As the year starts up, Nintendo is coming in hot with their lineup of JRPGs hitting anywhere from today, being the American release of Final Fantasy Explorers, from up to the next few months and beyond. Me, Pro Jared, and Pamela Horton were invited amongst all the press people to go check out what all the buzz was about. So today, I present to you some footage I actually captured while I was at the event. I got to play about 90% of the games I'm going to be talking about today, with me really missing out on playing Bravely Second and Project X Zone 2, but everything else I got to enjoy. First up on my list is Final Fantasy Explorers. I was already intrigued to play the game as I love Monster Hunter a lot, and this game just screamed Final Fantasy Monster Hunter. And based on what I played, I don't feel that I'm that far off. Square Enix has learned how important their old games are to their legacy, and Final Fantasy Explorers is a great way to show that. Square Enix is also known for their in-depth job class systems, and Final Fantasy Explorers honors that tremendously. This really borrows a lot from 14 Online with the jobs, but also has a lot of classic characters from previous games as well. Essentially, this game is a quest-based adventure where you'll have to go out and hunt down monsters, but it's set in the realm of Final Fantasy. You ever wanted to hunt Ifrit or Shiva? You can. Let's go. Learning new skills, upgrading to better equipment, you know the drill. But the big game changer for me is how many options there are. The more you level up through all the different classes, the more skills and equipment you'll unlock. You could be a ninja and have warrior skills. You could be a dragoon and have ranger skills. Everything just blends together as you level up everything. When you're out in the field of battle, you can build up a limit meter and literally turn into a character from previous Final Fantasy games and use their special moves. Do not be fooled by its childish design. Final Fantasy Explorers is a game that I'll be picking up today. I say that because the game is literally out right now. All the DLC that has been released is free with the game, which is awesome. I will say, however, the frame rate in multiplayer was kind of all over the place, but for me, in the 3DS, it's not a big game changer. Up next, we've got the classic that everyone's been dying to play for years, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Pokemon is 20 years old. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. Pokemon is 20 years old, and they're re-releasing the original games. While it is a direct port of the original games, you're not going to get anything too crazy from it, although trading is actually more viable now with the 3DS. Back in the day, you had that little cable. Not anymore. You can trade and battle locally, although I couldn't show that process off because the capture unit at the time was being weird. Save stating has also been removed, but you know what? You're not really supposed to save state in a Pokemon game anyways. It kind of defeats the purpose of it. So I'm not that bummed by that. If you've been waiting to get a 3DS to jump back into Pokemon, you've got your work cut out for you now. Man, 20 years. Incredible. Up next, we have Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. Now, I'm not going to say a lot about this game because it just came out a couple of days ago, and if you want my true first impressions, you can check out our video that we did on Beard Bros right over here. I haven't really sat down and completed the Mario & Luigi Saga games at all, but I am very excited to. I have beaten and played Bowser's Inside Story, and I really loved that one. So I'll definitely be giving some love to Paper Jam when I can. Have you guys seen the latest trailer for the new Fire Emblem games? Talk about setting up the stakes. The vibe of Fire Emblem Birthright and Conquest before this event, to me, was that they're going to be the exact same game, just with different allegiances and different things. Similarly to that of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Well, that's actually half true. If you've played Fire Emblem Awakening, then you're going to have a pretty similar experience with Birthright. Traveling to different areas, getting items, furthering the plot in the open world. That's what we can expect from Birthright. However, Conquest, while the mechanics are near identical, is mission-focused and oriented, and within each mission there's objectives and sub-objectives. These missions end up kind of being a little bit like a tower defense game. All in all, personally, I am just starting to dip my toe into Fire Emblem, and as current being in Smash with these games coming out, I definitely want to get into this. Plus, I get requests for Fire Emblem all the time. I've heard you guys, I will complete one soon, I promise. So, there you have it. That's what I saw. What did you think? Did any of the games you saw seem appealing to you? Let me know in the comments below. A big thank you to Nintendo for not only inviting me to this event, but also taking care of my airfare and my stay out there. You guys are the best. And a big shout out to Pro Jared and Pamela Horton for their support on this video. When you're in the field, sometimes tech stuff happens and it's good to have friends on your side. And hey, if you want to see their videos, they're going to show up here. And until next time, guys, stay awesome. And just as a heads up, the next episode of The Hype is coming out sooner than you know. It'll be on Far Cry Primal, so check back in a couple of weeks. See you then.